I'm doing a, yeah, I know I'm pretty in pink today. I've been really busy. It's been really tough because my knees are buggered. I just phoned the doctor and hang on a second. What's this? Okay, hang on. Pop out chat and make it big. Hang on a second. Okay. Hang on a second, folks. All right. Now, okay. Hey, everybody. How's it going? No, I'm really, just give me a second. I am really grateful for everybody's patience. I phoned the doctor. Here's what pisses me off. I phoned the doctor and she's gone away till next week. I phoned for shots over a week ago, and they were supposed to phone me back with an appointment. Now, my doctor's away for another week. So, that is part of my problem right now, is that I am... Your doctor goes to South Africa for 2 to 3 months at a time. Well, did they do that on like, doing like Doctors Without Borders kind of thing? But so I have been puttering, but I've had to rest my knees. So watching me work is not fun. Oh, he's from there. Oh, vacation. Right. So it's hard to describe what's going on. I have been cleaning up in here. I've got just a few things left off the top of this desk, and then I've got to empty it. I've cleared off the piano because it's going in the garbage. I wish I had a catapult in a field, because wouldn't that be fun? But the piano has gotten to the point where it's unplayable because mice keep building nests in it. And the reason they keep building nests in it is A, it's not getting played that often, but B, the original, when the guy came to tune the piano and he cleaned out of mouse nests, and mice urine is what makes them find the place. And when it's soaked into the wood, forget it. What's a bazooka? Oh, and a bazooka. Yeah. So, I took my big dresser out, and I took my big dresser out, Howie took the mirror off, and then I emptied it. And then Howie put it out here on the deck, along with the IKEA bed that was in my room, which just the framework, I don't want it anymore, right? The mattress I'm going to keep because it's a good mattress, and mine will eventually need replacing. Well, it's okay. It's okay, Nina. This is what's going on in my life, and this is why you guys aren't getting any videos. There's a lot of reasons you're not getting videos. Okay? So the piano has got to come out of the living room before my computer gets here. Why? Because this desk has to go in my room, and the only place for it is on the other side of this wall right now. Okay? When my computer gets here, I need to be able to set it up and then, put on the editing software and stuff. Problem is that that big long credenza sized dresser with the mirror on it was on the deck. And the piano, the only way we can get the piano out of the house is the way it came in, which is it's on wheels. Thank you, God. And it's an apartment size. Thank you, God, again. It's got to come out of the living room, down the hallway, into my bedroom, do a sharp left, and out the patio doors onto the deck. So I cleared the piano off to do that. And I said to Howie, you got to get this piano out of here. And he said, what's the rush? It'll take me 10 minutes. And I said, because when my computer gets here, I have to be able to set it up ASAP. And I can't set it up. I can't set the desk up where it's going. I can't set the computer up in here because this room's getting torn down. Well, torn down and then painted, right? And I couldn't get it out the door because the dresser was there. So I spent a half an hour, bad knees, bad back, lifting a solid wood, not pressboard, solid wood, full-length credenza dresser. And I got it off the deck onto the veranda. That took me a half an hour because it ain't on wheels. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually make a Nan video, but it's just too raw right now. And the internment of her ashes is on Friday, and then Saturday is her celebration of life. So I got the dresser onto the deck or onto the veranda. I've cleared off the piano. Now Howie's just got to take the piano and put it on the deck and get it out of my way. I need bookshelves. I need bookshelves for where it used to be, but for now I'm going to put my my sewing machine there once I get the plant table torn down. I have not been able to, and here it is, the 20th of May, okay? Here's the deal. The 20th of May this was our long weekend, so I'm assuming the garden's got to go in. No, you go by old school, it's the 24th of May. And that's this weekend that we're going to be away. So there's all this stuff going on and all this other stuff that I can do nothing with. So I think Howie's going to turn over my front beds when he gets home, and I'll plant my tomatoes. But it's been really cold here. Hey, Minnesota Farmer's Wife. I'll say hi to everybody in a minute. Then I got Briar's quilt on the frame. Big mistake. I did it wrong. I have to take it all off. I didn't put the border on. I thought it was going to work. But I've got to take it all off, reset Briar's old quilt and the backing on the bottom frame, and then put the border on the top, and then we'll have a live stream while we're doing that. While I'm quilting, that'll be it. But there's just a lot of things that have to happen in order for me to get back to daily videos. And here's the big news. Yes, I'm scratching my head with scissors because my bun is so tight. Anyway, what was I saying? So hopefully my tomato plants will be going in tomorrow. After I get off here, I got to start taking things out of this desk. I'm going to get I got laundry baskets back here somewhere. I'm just going to start piling stuff into a laundry basket that is just too much for me to just like make trips because my knees won't let me make. Where's the big news? Ah, yes. Thank you, Tina. Okay, wait a second. What's the big news, Tina? And remember, don't go over 100 characters or well, yeah, what's the big news? So things are getting adjusted. Okay, things are getting adjusted. Now this channel is always going to be here. But if there's one thing I've noticed, if I'm not putting out a video a day, that channel's monetization takes a dive. June's paycheck is going to be absolutely crap. And I'm not asking for money, and I'm not that. I'm just letting you know what happens when I quit work here to do other things. But here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. Once I'm off here, I'm going to start emptying out this office some more. I don't know how many more live streams are going to be in here because this room has to be dismantled. And when we start doing them, if my desk goes on the other side of this wall, then what happens is I will be live streaming with a bunch of junk behind me while this room gets reorganized and painted and all that stuff. So most of my garden isn't going to go in until next week. And that's okay because the weather's been really weird. It's been like April, early May weather instead of late May. So if my garden doesn't go in until the first weekend in June, I'm not worried about it. I'm really not worried about it. Well, incomes are dropping dramatically because YouTube is constantly changing the way people earn. And by rights, I have over 4,000 videos on Our Half Acre Homestead. And if people are watching them, then I should be getting more, okay, than $300 a month on this channel. Oh, yeah. Well, the big news is going to be, that's me. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. The big news is going to be that this channel is dying. It's not that it's dying. I'm not shutting it down. This channel has grown too big to be navigable. Okay. It's hard to navigate for anybody, including me. So what's going to happen is as soon as things are ready to go back up to a video a day or 3 or 4 videos a week, this channel is only going to be for like live streams out in the garden, whatever you want. But not all of the videos from Our Half Acre Homestead, all of my new videos, anything on canning, gardening, quilting, anything like that is now going to be uploaded. Well, not now, but after I get back, hopefully at the beginning of June. Life with the Wolfies is going to be my main channel and there's only 3,500 people on there. I've got almost 160,000 people. I got almost 160,000 subscribers on Our Half Acre Homestead. I've got over 4,000 videos and I'm making less than $500 a month because the channel's just gotten too big for its boots. So what's going to happen? I am doing shorts, but what do you want me to do shorts about? Right? Shorts mean I have to hold the camera. I have to hold the phone to do the shorts, and I can't put it down and then go and do what I got to do and make it a short. It doesn't work that way. I will do shorts, but shorts and live streams are what this channel is going to be about from now on until when this room becomes my bedroom, the other room becomes my craft room, studio, office. Then we turn over and we become Life with the Wolfies. Are you able to tell how many of those 160 are active? That's a problem. I don't know. And I also need my computer. And that's one of the reasons I got that thing off the deck today is Gracie freaked out. So I assumed my computer was delivered. And so I went outside and started moving the dresser and I got it on the veranda when I went, oh, And I looked and no, my computer had not arrived. And then when it arrives, I have to spend $200 on editing software. Right? So it's a $600 fix, a refurbished tower and new editing software, but it'll give me life on the internet on my computer for minimum of 6 months. Yeah, but I like Hewlett Packard, right? Hewlett Packard, it's an HP. Here, hang on a second. I'll tell you what it is because I ordered it. Hang on a second. All right. Returns and orders. Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is Wolfie. Hang on. What's going on? Forgot password. Oh, no, I didn't. Anyway. Oh, shoot. Now where did it go? Oh, God. It's my... This is why... Yes. Okay, there we are. Hey, Diane Maison. It is an essential expense, and the best computer I ever had was a Hewlett Packard Pavilion. And what I got now coming is, oh, there's my software updating for my my printer. Was a Hewlett Packard Pavilion. Now this is just a Hewlett Packard, I think it's a Desktop Pro. And it's a refurbished tower. So I got it for after taxes $400, $404, somewhere around there. So, hey Gypsy Mama. I have an old Acer laptop. And I took most of it off, and I use that for when I'm so I can read the chat when I'm live streaming from my phone, but I'm reading the chat right now on my desktop. My desktop is only good for playing games and doing email and watching my thing right now, my chat. So that's what's going on. So, but I'm going to make an announcement on this channel saying, please start navigating over to Life with the Wolfies, because Life with the Wolfies is going to be my main channel. It's going to be my main channel, and it's going to, and because that channel was developed and put up years ago so that as we go into retirement, it includes all the things we do as we age. We don't, if we don't raise animals anymore or anything. Hang on. We don't raise animals anymore, right? So we don't do our own butchering or anything like that. So it's almost, going to Our Half Acre Homestead for all that stuff. All you have to do is Google pigs, Our Half Acre Homestead, pork, Our Half Acre Homestead. It'll take you to all those videos. But the thing is people still have a hard time. Oh, there, that's better. I had a pin, I had a bobby pin sticking into my scalp, and I hate it when that happens. Okay, there we go. That's better. So it will be easier to navigate, and it is called Life with the Wolfies because that's the way it was designed. There will be, racing videos, traveling videos, garden videos, canning videos, all of the stuff I always do, but it's all going to go on a new channel. And it's going to take me a while to build that channel up. What's going on? So, yeah. Anyway, everybody, say hello. We're at 78 people. Say hello so I can start saying hi to everybody. We had rain and it was cold too. It's still cold. I had to actually turn the heat on in the living room yesterday. Hey, Bob Brigg. Everybody say hello. Say hi if you want me to shout out your names. And somebody kept saying, please stop shouting out names. I think I understand what she meant. It's say hello, but I don't have to shout because you hear me just as well. I'm a single parent trying to make it. Food costs rising, autistic children, small business, tarot cards, crystals, gothic wares. Okay. This is not, thank you, Skadoosh, but this is not a place to advertise. But let me see. No. I had to turn the fireplace on this morning. Yeah, I bet. I've had my heat back on the last 2 days, but the air conditioning on for 2 days before that. I know. And usually this is April weather, not May. I'm telling you, there's 13 months. Why would December, the 12th month, start with DEC, meaning 10, Deca? Makes my kitty cat jump. All right. When everybody stops saying hi. That's okay. Don't worry about it. That's okay. Don't worry about it. All right. The hellos have stopped coming in. Let's pop out the participants list and say hello to Alicia J. All about oversized lows, GNR, Barbara M, Barefoot Chickens, Bob Brink from Big Sky, Billings, Montana, Carmela Michael, Charles Bauer, Cindy Metroff, Diane Maison, Edie Murray, hello darling, Irish Rose, there's a beautiful name, Judy Kent, Kathy A. Savato, Kelly T, Lena K, Linda Bop, Make Believe, Mindy Patriot Angel, our bucket list has holes, Paisley and Plaid, Patricia Johnny Carson, Shirley Judge, Skadoosh, Suze B, Sybil V, Tina Elliott, and True Irish Angel. How's everybody doing today? So, yeah, this is one of the reasons why I'm having to take a hit financially while all of this stuff is going on. And all of this stuff is taking a lot of energy that Howie and I are running out of as we age. So I'm really hoping tonight the piano goes out on the deck. And then tomorrow I'm going to put the border on Briar's quilt top. Can't believe tomorrow's Wednesday. Going to put the border on Briar's quilt top, and then I'm going to put it on the frame. Please don't delete me. I have been following you forever. I don't write because I watch you on smart TV. Don't know how to get on chat. You know what? That happens. Why would I delete you? Why would I delete you? I have tried all trash thrown out, cleaning, no food around. Clouds in your apartment. I'd be talking to your landlord. Hey, Wanda Weichel, how's it been? Yeah, cold and rainy. Well, it's been cold and cloudy. We've had a few sunny breaks, but, not much of... Yeah, you guys know what I'm doing. We're just not going to talk about it when I go behind the fan. But, hey, Snacky, how are you? I'm moving. No, I'm moving. I'm going to be starting once this is a bedroom again, painted pink, it has a new thing. Once my office craft room and everything is in there, and I have my new computer and I have my editing software, which is all crashed on this computer, I'm going to be starting up again. This channel will still be here for like live streams and shorts, but most of my videos, once I start doing cooking and canning and gardening and traveling and all that stuff, they're all going to be on Life with the Wolfies. So thank you, Linda, for continuing to put that link there. Please go over to Life with the Wolfies if you haven't already and join up, because this channel is only going to be live streams and shorts from now on. Right? No, I am not moving most of my stuff onto the other channel. That would defeat the purpose of moving. Okay? My channel, Our Half Acre Homestead, has more than... Okay, let's look. Let's just look. Hang on a second. Let's just hang on a second. Okay, you get down there. And I don't know how this is, why this is doing this. I don't know what's going on. And this is another problem, okay? I have a problem. Okay. I have 159,000 subscribers and 4,300 videos on Our Half Acre Homestead. It's just too much. It's just too much. So I'm not moving all of my videos.
I'll be closing the doors.
What the heck's going on here? Here we go. Live chat. Every time I navigate away, I have a problem getting back. I'm not moving 4,300 videos from Our Half Acre Homestead to Life with the Wolfies. This channel is staying exactly as it is. And as soon as I have my new setup and my new computer, all of my gardening videos, canning videos, all future gardening videos, canning videos, quilting videos, traveling videos, all of that is going to be on Life with the Wolfies. Life with the Wolfies channel was made so that when this channel got too much and I was repeating too much, I could start anew on a new channel. And we're not butchering animals anymore. We're not raising animals anymore. I'm still canning, gardening, all that stuff. But a major portion of the homestead part of our life that made this channel is no longer in our life. Right? So my focus will be on the other channel. This channel will be live streams and shorts. Like live streams at the quilt frame, live streams out in the garden, all that stuff. But videos of canning, gardening, cooking, quilting, all of the stuff that normally goes on this channel, all my regular videos, once I have the new computer and the new editing software, we're going to whiz up again. And all of that stuff is soon going to be put on Life with the Wolfies. Not all my old stuff, just new stuff that you're used to getting on Half Acre Homestead is going on Life with the Wolfies so that you can navigate it easier. Right? There's a lot of new people who come in and go, well, do you do this? Do you do that? And it's too much to search for them. Right? So that's what's going to happen. All right. I'm going to be focusing on Life with the Wolfies as Life with the Wolfies. This channel will be reserved for, live streams and shorts. Right? Any questions? Is anybody confused on anything? Open this window. Oh. Yeah, it was sunny earlier and now it's getting cold again. Are they fruit flies, you mean? If there's fruit flies, there's got to be a petrified piece of fruit somewhere in your apartment. But Linda Black is right. Actually, take a small jar, put a little bit of cider vinegar in the bottom, and a little tiny bit of water, like 50-50. Put saran wrap over it and poke some holes. And they will get in there and it will trap them, right? Papa's work too. Yeah, everything is going to go on like everything from in the future. Every video that is made from this point on will be going on Life with the Wolfies. Right? Because I'm still going to keep this channel because there's a lot of valid information on it. There's a lot of butchering videos. There's a lot of canning videos. There's a lot of how to raise things videos, how to hatch things videos. All of these things are still on our half-acre homestead. We're just not really a homestead anymore. And so I don't want to confuse people, right? Like from now on, you want to say how to butcher pigs or pigs, just Google Our Half-Acre Homestead pigs, Our Half-Acre Homestead processing, Our Half-Acre Homestead pork, Our Half-Acre Homestead turkeys, Our Half-Acre Homestead chickens, Our Half-Acre Homestead eggs. If you Google Our Half-Acre Homestead and put a word beside it, it'll tell you whether I have a video on that or not. Yes. Howie did not make it to the test and tune this weekend. He's trying my truck. My truck is not fit to drive to Peterborough this weekend. I may have to ride in the car, and that is horribly painful for me. Riding in the car. Oh my gosh. Riding in the car for me, they're stuck together with a magnet, is really, really painful. It's really, really painful. So, and it's a 4-hour trip because Howie has a Hyundai Accent, and the well where your feet go in the passenger, I can't ride in the back seat, in the passenger seat makes my knee constantly bent. I can't straighten my legs out at all. Well, I'm not sure how he would be able to explain it, but he went to fix something and something else broke, and he's got to get bolts or something. I don't know. It's one of those things. Here's what's going on in my life. Okay? My life is in change. And there's only two real things that can happen in the world. You know how there's only two real emotions? Love and fear. Because all negative emotion stems from fear. You give me an example, I will show you. Okay? All negative emotion stems from fear. And all positive emotion comes from love. It's that simple. Right? But life is all about two things, stasis and change. Things never, ever, ever stay the same. Things don't move forward, they die. Even rocks don't stay the same. They get worn down over time, right? So that's why I'm sitting down, honey. That's why I'm sitting down. Lena, is because I moved that dresser and it was empty, but it was solid wood. That thing weighs more than me. That dresser, let's put it that way, it weighs over 300 pounds. So moving it took me a half an hour. But my life is going through change. And there's a lot of negative energy taking advantage of the fact that I am in change. Okay? Nothing can stay the same. So while this is all happening, all of the negative forces that have been trying to bring me down over the years are taking advantage of my absence to attack. Does that make sense? Because I'm not here every day lifting us up in prayer. I'm not here every day lightening us up. Not just me, but I'm not here with us and pooling our positive energy to lighten things up, right? Hey, Chris Orr, I actually made the live. I'm so ready for a change. I'm a worn rock. Well, there you go, right? So this is why I'm not even trying to put out any videos right now. I'm really not. For the simple reason is my whole life, or my whole home is like this. This is going to be my bedroom. This has to come down. Okay. All of this stuff has to come out of here. This desk has to come out of here. And Howie and I are getting too old to make big changes like this. I don't know why when I put the craft room in there, I didn't move the office into there, but that's going to happen. Right? What am I missing here? So that's okay, Terry. How are you? So yeah. Life's really, 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 really busy. Now listen, all of this moving of furniture and painting of rooms and all that stuff used to be able to be done in like a weekend. Howie and I are not that spry anymore. We're not that spry. So I got the dresser. Tonight he'll move the piano. God willing, he'll move the piano out onto the deck. And that way, if my computer comes tomorrow, like after I get off here, I'm going to start emptying this desk. And if the computer comes tomorrow, I will be, Howie will be moving my desk into, maybe I'll be able to move it. I don't know. But these things that used to take a weekend take weeks and weeks now. We do move slower. We do move a lot slower. Hi, Jack. What do you mean memberships on Life with the Wolfie? Snacky? No. People, I have Patreon, Snacky. I have Patreon. Patreon costs, I'm going to tell you why I've never opened channel memberships. Because YouTube takes 40% of everything I earn on YouTube. My boys have their own issues to deal with. Arthur's too far away and Briar doesn't drive. So that's kind of that. Thank you, Linda. So YouTube takes 40% of channel memberships. Takes 40% of any money I earn. So I opened Patreon because it's $5 American a month or $7.50 Canadian a month. And this is what you get. You get live streams unlisted. You don't share them with anybody. Anybody who shares an unlisted link from my Patreon gets booted off Patreon, whether they've paid or not. It's an unlisted live Mondays and Wednesdays where we get together and we talk about the, stuff, sometimes personal stuff, things that aren't necessarily encouraged, allowed on YouTube. And then on Fridays or Saturdays, we either have a Freaky Friday or a sassy. Yeah, Briar doesn't drive. I tried to teach him to drive, but his anxiety disorder won't allow it. Won't allow it. It hasn't been 20 years. I've only been on YouTube since 2009. So I have been on here for 16 years. It'll be 16 years this fall. So, but it feels like 20. Sometimes it feels like 100. But the truth is, there are so many people here, you people, who keep me coming back, keep me sharing my feelings, sharing my ideas, sharing my thoughts. So what Patreon does is on Mondays and Wednesdays, we talk about sometimes hard subjects. And that's pretty much all I can say. Sometimes we talk about difficult subjects. But on Fridays or Saturdays, this little boom box gets going and we listen to music and, you know, we cut loose and scrape off the negative energy of the week. So that's what Patreon does. And if you're a patron, you don't have to tip me for card readings. You just have to show up on Monday or Wednesday and ask me, can I get a card reading? It's like, sure. You're a Patreon member, you get a card reading. But Patreon members don't ask me here because they've already paid for it. And I don't do Patreon card readings on here. Right? Does that make sense? Oh, my apricot trees are alive and well. I doubt I'll get any fruit, but that's okay. They survived the winter. I'm tickled pink. As a matter of fact, I think I have to put things around their trunk, the bases of their trunks, to stop rabbits and stuff from eating. Yeah, it just keeps rolling faster. That's true. My garden is not even started. Everything is still on the table. My tomato plant, do you want to see them? I'll show you them. Okay, I'm going to put my hand over here so that you guys don't get seasick because I walk like a drunken sailor. I have no knees and I walk like I have double peg legs and I can barely walk as is. Hang on. If you listen real careful, you can hear my gimpy limp. Okay. All right, now. There is the celery. Look at it. Look at it. There's my leeks. I don't know how well they're going to do this year. There's my tomatoes. Now I have, let's count them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go around the other side here. That's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a middle one in there. 13. And there's 4 in here. That's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I have 21 tomato plants. So some of these may end up in the backyard. Look at my pepper plants. I'm going to pinch off their... They've got... blossoms. I gotta pinch them off, folks. That will, they are so ready to go out. They're so ready to go out. I can't believe these ones. I looked at them yesterday and they were just dead. And I watered them and they came back. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, 9 pepper plants. So this is it. You don't want to see what's over there. That's what's going on. So this all has to be cleaned up. And let's go over and look at the quilt. Okay. Now, I rolled this up all on one thing and it shortened this. This has to be unrolled. And this part, these two parts put on here, and this part on here. But before I do that, I got to unroll it all and put a border on it. Well, hello, Miss Magoo. My goodness. Mommy, baby girl. Look at the mess you made in my living room with your toys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Say hi, Gracie. 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 Look, no ribs. Her back straps are filling in. You're a miracle. You are a miracle. Yes, you are. And you know what else? You're adopted. You're adopted. It's true. That tail says, I don't care. Oh, mommy baby. Oh, mommy baby. Okay, come here. Oh, hang on a second. Somebody wants her dovies. Oh, mommy baby. Mommy baby. That's so adorable. Mwah. All right, we'll see you back in the office. Oh. Oh. All righty. In we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, my knees. Now I couldn't see the chat, folks. So, give me a second to catch up. All right. Get that on here. Plug my phone back in. I know. She's, I don't know how it happened, but she's the queen of my heart. And if I can get another tattoo, this one is going to be covered over with her face. And it's going to say Queen of Hearts, Queen of my heart, because this one's my soul dog, right? Oh, yeah. Gracie is, I don't know how. She's coming. Here she comes. Hi. Hi, Boo-Boo-Doo. Hi, Boo-Boo-Doo. Come here and see Mommy. I don't have, you don't eat treats anymore. We don't, come here. Oh. Gracie. She's looking at the camera, folks. Come here. Come here and see your mommy. Come on, I'm not catching your bum until you give me my love. That's right. That's right. Oh, this is what she wants. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, mommy, baby. Listen. You done? No? Okay. She's making up for lost time. Oh my goodness. I don't think I have a hairbrush. Yes, I do. Ow, ow. Ooh. 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 Gotcha. If I grab your chest, you're going to try and kick with your back leg and you're going to fall. Okay, get down, baby. Move over here so people can see. Gotta see you. Got your bum. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Oh, hairbrush. Oh, hairbrush. Oh, cut your backs to the legs and on the bum. Oh, my goodness. Oh. All right, come here. Mommy, do your chest. Come here. Oh, there you go. All right. That's it. Bye-bye. Okay, be prepared for barking. Come in! That's my dog. I can't believe that she is... Oh, yeah. A lot of prayers were answered. I get emotional just being with her, you know? Okay, Mommy teased you. I lied. I'm sorry. She is, hang on. No, I'm not crying. My eye watered when I blew my nose. What's bad? Oh, yeah, I know. But look how fast she moved. You know what I mean? She's 10 years old. And this winter, I got to tell you, folks, Linda Bop, okay, and anybody who has a dog, a relationship with their dog like they do with kids almost. Except the difference is okay, the only thing about the same between her and my children is, yeah, she talks back. She talks back. But she has been, it's, your children are your children, okay? But there's a special, almost parent-child relationship between owners and their dogs. Depends on the owners, I guess, right? I know, picking on my dog, eh? But the truth is they fulfill a need, especially after our children are grown and gone. They are comfort, they're companionship, they're an ear that never tells you to shut up, right? They're there whether you're sad, sick, or otherwise, right? Like, she was doing really good until I got sick after our trip to thing, and then she got sick again. Exactly. Lost my dog many years ago. It still makes me sad. Get another one, Phoebe. Honest to God, I didn't think I had another dog in me. And then came Gracie, and then Frankie, and we had to rehome Frankie. Why? Because Gracie is the queen. She's not like other dogs. We used to have, there was a time we had 4 dogs. We had Emma the boxer, Pepe Le Pew, my pug, and we had 2 Boston Terriers, Penny and Pixie, right? And so I thought when we got Frankie that it would be all good between Frankie and Gracie because they're a pug and a boxer. Not the same dogs. Not the same dogs. No pets allowed in rental places. Well, that's why I'll never rent. And Howie said one day, find me a $400 boxer. Like, I don't know why he was so specific. Maybe he found one and he wanted me to find it. But we found Gracie and we drove to where at Montebello, and we paid $400 for her. And when the guy picked her up off the ground, and she looks just like her mom, all her behavior, her body movements, and everything, the way she looks, her intensity, exactly like her mom, except her mom was brindle. She was small, brindle boxer, and Gracie's just like her, only she's fawn. And when he picked her up, because we didn't want another brindle boxer, because we'd already had a brindle boxer, and we want to give, when we get an animal, we try to give them their own life. We don't try and replace our animals with other animals. We give them, we have a new animal with a new life, right? And when he picked her up and put her in my arms, I said, well, look at you, Ginger. I was going to call her Ginger. And she just looked at me, and I went, you don't like Ginger? How about Gracie? And she went all over my face. She named herself. Grace. And, oh yeah, Emma, our brindle boxer, she was a big baby. But I don't know, I got Howie as boxer, and she just, even after we got rid of Frankie and Howie moved to sleep downstairs, she's now figured out a way where she can be there for us both. She sleeps with me. Except for last night, except for this morning. Until today, she's been sleeping with me. For a while, she'd sleep on the couch, but lately she's been back to sleeping with me, but she gets up with Howie. And she's waiting for him at the top of the stairs. I swear she hears his alarm. And so when I get up, she's on the couch asleep because she's gotten up. Daddy's fed her and said good morning, put her out for a pee, except this morning. She was still in bed with me this morning. So my son rents and has a dog and his landlord allows it. You know what? I think if people are responsible, then they should be allowed to have pets. Pets are such a huge part of our positive energy flow, our positive energy inflow, right? Yeah, they can't deny pets. I had a boxer, boxer pit mix. They're the best. Sleep with me, and she would hide in the blankets from my mom. I miss them both. Yeah. Yeah, great. Gracie's the boss. She is the boss. And her face is so white, but with age. But I mean, I'm not getting any younger either, right? My friend's dog had pancreatitis, wouldn't eat, and lost a lot of blood. He can no longer have any fats. Yeah, Gracie's we're really careful. She still gets her bread tax. Once a day she gets or sometimes twice. And I put very tiny bit of butter on it so she can smell it. I fold it over and she gets her bread tax. She'll get, when she comes for the cheese tax, now instead of a hunk of cheese, she just gets a tiny little bite, just so she knows. She doesn't measure. As long as she gets some, she's fine, right? But, you know, when it comes to things like ice cream and stuff like that, And I'll tell you, those Host No More drops, nobody can figure out what they did and why they did it. But she's, you know, and she gets those drops now twice a week. She was getting them 3 times a day. And then once she was better, we got her down to once a day. And now she's like twice a week. Just enough to maintain her gut health, you know? German Shepherd, Burmese Mountain Dog. Ooh. Wow. That's a mix. That's a workaholic kind of dog. Anyway, I'm going to... Well, we were really careful. We only gave her the peanut stuff and the pretzels. So whenever we had something that had chocolate in it or too much fat, you know, we'd take a bite, we'd test it, and we'd give her a peanut thing or a peanut puff or a pretzel. And that way she was included, but she wasn't given stuff she shouldn't have, right? Brindle boxer mix in 2 palms. Yeah, you know, you can tell pack people, eh? Right? So my uncle got my dog addicted to Pepsi. Oh, that stuff is so bad. Soda pop is so bad for you. And now they're finding nanotech in things like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. And I honestly think because it's in the water supply. When Howie goes to work, he has to take a 3-liter jug, like a 1-gallon jug of our well water with him to drink after. He drinks coffee until about 1 o'clock. And then I phone him at lunch and I say, don't forget, start drinking water after 1. And he starts drinking water. But if he drinks city water, his lips swell up and he gets cankers on his tongue. And don't tell me it's just the chlorine. By the way, did you know that chlorine is one of the few chemicals that you can absorb? It absorbs directly into your skin because your skin is an organ. Right? Yes, I am going to pray. I'm going to get off here in a minute. Yes, it's time. Now listen, if you guys, we have lost our golden retriever and our lab, and my life is empty at home. Sons are grown with jobs and families. It's too quiet here. Well, then, honey, get a baby, get a puppy, or or adopt a senior dog, right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sweet Rosie Slade. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Now, it's been we've been here an hour. In another 15 seconds, it'll be an hour. So If you want me to do more live streams where we do some uplifting spiritual nourishment and prayer at the end, please let me know. Let me know, not here in the live, but in the comments after the live closes. Okay? Absolutely. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. All right. So for all those who care to, now you can leave if you want. This is a non-denominational thing. This is spiritual nourishment. This is not religion. This is you connect to your faith. I connect to mine. And together we lock hearts, we lock hands across the world, and our hearts meet where God's love is. Okay? So you connect to your faith, I'll connect to mine, and together we will reach out for some spiritual nourishment. Yes, the comment section after it's live. Okay, here we go. For all those who care to, please help me close with some spiritual nourishment. As I said, you connect to your faith, I'll connect to mine. But let's do some deep breathing, okay? And one more. Hey, God, source of all, thank you for bringing us together today, God, so that we could share our love, our light, our experience, our strength, and our hope with each other, lift each other up into the light of your love. Now, God, there's always a lot of people struggling, especially in these times. People are struggling mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, physically. So, God, please, we're just lifting everybody, myself included, up to you, God, so that the light and love that you so want to give us can pour down over it because we ask for it. Because we're knocking, God. And when we knock, you answer. So please, God, for all those that need some light, need some love, need help with emotional problems, addictions, rejection, all of, financial issues, all of those things, God. We're just going to hand them all over to you and absorb the light of your love. Thank you, God, for bringing us together in the light of your love so that we can go forward until our next live stream, sharing your light and your love as our own, because you've given it to us for us to share and light the path for others to follow. Namaste. Peace be with you. Blessed be. Merry meet, merry part. Walk in the shining light of God's love. Peace be with you. Until next time, take care. God bless. Keep shining. Keep shining your light. Because everything, pretty mama gonna make everything all right. And I ain't got no worries, because I ain't in no hurry at all. I love you guys. Take care. God bless.